Very busy day, very busy evening. Got my kids here. Got a fire going. I DVR'd a football game. No spoilers in the comments, please. But I had a really great evening this evening. I know we've all been hearing a lot of news about H5N1 and bird flu and what's it going to do? Is it going to get to human transmission? What's going on with the cases that we've had? We've had a death in the United States the other day. I had a lot of questions about that. And so fortunately, I have a really, really good friend who provided some answers to a lot of those things and some educated assessments about what's going to happen in the short term with H5N1 bird flu. So I recorded a podcast interview earlier this evening for the next episode of Hawk Droppings Podcast. You can find our podcasts at hawkpodcasts.com. And the audio for this podcast will be free, available on our YouTube page. Please click the link in my link tree in my bio. My guest was Laughter and Light, who most of us know from this app, who was instrumental in getting me through the COVID pandemic starting about May 2021. It's a tremendous episode. We had a great conversation for almost an hour about all kinds of things. And tomorrow night, for our weekly podcast, Hawk After Dark, for tomorrow night's episode of Hawk After Dark, my brother and I are going to experiment with the format on that podcast a little bit. And it is now going to be a weekly conversation between my brother Falcon and myself. So we will both be on Hawk Droppings each week. God, I keep doing that. We're both going to be on Hawk After Dark each week. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be just an outstanding thing to do. So, hawkpodcasts.com. Tomorrow we'll get up the new episode of Hawk Droppings with my interview guest, Laughter and Light. And then tomorrow night, my brother and I are going to record this week's episode of Hawk After Dark. We'll probably get that up first part of Saturday. Really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to you guys being able to hear both of these. My interview with Laughter and Light was tremendous. It was very informative, and I was extremely happy that there were a couple times that I asked questions and she was like, that's a really good question, because she's smarter than me. So you can find those at hawkpodcasts.com. And please click the link in the link tree in my bio to go subscribe to our YouTube page. It's free, or just go to YouTube and put Hawk Podcasts in the search bar, and that page will pop right up. Because we are about 10 days away from TikTok turning off the lights in the United States of America. They confirmed that in a statement today, that unless the Supreme Court intervenes, they're just going to flip the switch, and that'll be that. Which is going to be incredibly devastating for a lot of people. But, AIPAC gets what AIPAC wants, and AIPAC owns our Congress. So, hawkpodcasts.com, link in my link tree, and the YouTube page, also link in my link tree. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to go watch some football, chill out with my dogs, and enjoy a nice fire. Have a good night.